the American people are going to be furious. And what Jack Smith is doing is the weaponized government. And he's weaponizing the Department of Justice against President Trump in a complete lie about President Trump and January 6th.
Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene there reacting to the breaking news from former President Trump, who just took to Truth Social, saying he received a letter informing him that he is a target of the Justice Department's investigation into the efforts to undo the results of the 2020 presidential election, specifically that Jan 6 probe.
Donald Trump saying he received the letter while he was with his family on Sunday night. With us now for reaction, Bruce Levell is a longtime advisor to former President Donald Trump, former executive director for the National Diversity Coalition for Trump. Also with us, Mailman is a former member of the White House Associate Counsel, and Gerard Filiti here in studio is a senior counsel for the Lawfare Project. Welcome, everyone, again on this breaking news day. Bruce, if I could just start with you, your initial thoughts to what the president has shared on Truth Social.
Well, you know, it doesn't surprise me. Thanks for having me, Emma and Sean. Well, here we go again. You see the president's polls are like really just blasting off into space. And it doesn't surprise me, because as he gains even more momentum as we go into 2024, they're just throwing everything they can up against the wall to try to make it stick. And it's all hands on deck with this dual justice system, unfortunately. But as Marjorie Taylor Greene just said, you know, this is pretty much a travesty. You know, this is really just for everyone, guys. It's, you know, it's not just about President Trump. It's for all of us. And so this is the harsh part about it. And, you know, there's probably going to be more that they, as I call, throw as they stick on the wall. But watch this real quick. I know we got a lot of panelists here. Watch the polls this week after this letter.
I want to bring in May on this, obviously understanding, you know, how this whole process works. You would receive a letter typically there again if there was an indictment that is going to follow. Again, we haven't been able to confirm with the DOJ. I'm watching on Twitter here just to see if the DOJ or the special counsel has put up a statement. But what we have is from Trump stating that this has happened. The letter has come out. He will face a grand jury in 4 days from now, again, according to Trump. He says, which almost always means an arrest and an indictment. We have that on your screen. Again, to indict someone, you would need charges. To get charges for a grand jury, you would need what they call evidence here. And again, May, your response to this, if indeed confirmed by the DOJ, yet here comes another potential indictment and arrest of a former president. May.
Yeah, the Department of Justice works for us. It works for the American people. And what it's supposed to do is not bring the case that really, you know, makes it passionate. And, you know, these people, they really don't like Trump. What it's supposed to do is just simply follow the law. And the fact that there is a January 6th investigation, what law is that? The whole thing has been manufactured of, there was something that people didn't like. They didn't like people in the Capitol on January 6th. And so what we're going to try and do is pin something on Trump. Somehow, maybe he gave a speech, maybe he made a phone call. How can we possibly finagle the law to try and put Trump in jail? But that is exactly backwards. The way that the law is supposed to work is that we know what the laws are, and then maybe we can't figure out who did it. Maybe it's a murder. Murder is illegal, but we can't figure out who did it. And the FBI and the Department of Justice go out and try and figure out who did it. In this case, it's backwards. They know who they wanted to get. They wanted to get President Trump. Of course, he's a target of investigation. I don't know why did they have to send that letter. And then they're backwards trying to figure out what can we possibly pin on him. And it's going to be a stretch no matter what they pick.
Again, different special counsels have come to different conclusions, Gerard, and we'll end with this. You know, this is now potentially, if it turns out to be true, a third time the president has been charged. Talk to me about how this stacks up with the other charges he's facing, again, in New York State and then also in the alleged classified documents case.
Well, you know, here we go again. Maybe a third time's the charm for the special prosecutor. The issue, how this stacks up, we don't know yet, because we don't know what they're actually looking to charge him with. Whether they're looking to charge him for challenging the election reaction or for the actual events that unfolded on January 6th, it's too soon to tell. And the seriousness of it, I don't think it's as serious as the others, quite frankly. The most serious case that he has right now is the classified documents in Florida. We're still waiting to see what happens out of Georgia. But this just shows you that there is a special prosecutor that is stopping at nothing to target Donald Trump.
And they did push to quash it. Trump's team in Georgia. Again, that was news yesterday that was pushed out, that was not able to, again, happen. So that will move forward. Gerard Filiti, Mailman, and Bruce Levell, thank you all three. We do appreciate you responding to that breaking news.